Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. We haven't done this for a while. We have got a mod from Mike Lane. If you don't know who Mike Lane is, check out the website here, link down, I put down here, mikelanemods.com. You can see all the mods that he does for pretty much most of the models that we're doing at the moment. Today though, we are going to be doing the grill mod for the Knight Rider KITT car. Now that looks pretty impressive, doesn't it? And I'm going to show you how I put those in. Now, in Season 1 of Knight Rider, you had those grills on the car. And I've actually taken a screen grab direct from the Season 1 DVD box set so you can see what that looks like. And this actually fluctuated between the seasons. And from Season 3, they weren't on here. So it's basically what preference you've got to have what season you want your car to look like. I do think it looks better with the grill. I didn't like it how they looked when they were on their own. But this is a brilliant mod from Mike Lane. Once again, I've put the link down here to mikelanemods.com and you can see all the mods that he's got at the moment. But I believe this is the first one, probably the first of many for the Knight Rider build. So, without further ado, let me show you how to install this.
The following modification is undertaken at your own risk. Completion of said modification may irreversibly damage your component. If you're in any doubt, do not try this at home. By failing to do this modification correctly, you stand a good chance of destroying your model. Model companies are not obliged to replace your failed modification. Remember, I make mistakes, so you don't have to.
So this is the section that we're talking about at the moment. If you look at the camera here, at the moment, this is like the Season 3. You're not going to have any grill in front of that, but I'd like this to be like the Season 1, so I will be putting the grill in here. I'm going to do this side first because we haven't got any lights already in there. Now this is what they look like. All the instructions for doing this are online, Mike Lane Mods, so you can see how to do that, or you could just follow my videos. Now these are metal, just so you know, there's no, it's not plastic or anything on this. This is really going to complement the build well, because it is fully metal, and they are labelled each side. So you've got the left side with an L here, and then you've got the right side with the R there. So it's the right hand side one that we're going to be putting in first. It looks just like this. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be lining this end up with the screw hole that you can see at that side there. And it is going to be held in with an AM screw. So it's going to kind of go in like that. And I'm just going to line it up on the other side so you can get an idea of how this looks. So when it's in, it's going to look just like that. Now when we put it in, one side's going to be screwed and the other side here has got a little bit of double-sided sticky tape there. It's actually like a 3M, this one is. So this is really going to, once it's put down, it's not going to move. So you need to get this right first time. And then quite simply, I'm going to line up the screw end first. Make sure it's level, so I'm going to use my tweezers for this. And then put this into place on this side here. Pushing that down. So there we go. That looks just like that. But I'll show you what this looks like. Just get this side in. So now that grill looks like that in there. Pretty impressive. Now let's show you what it looks like on the side with the lights. So I'm just going to remove everything that I've put in here, including, I just take this AM screw out, this little part here. We must remember how we put this back together. You also want to remember that it's only held into the bodywork in two places. You can see 4 screws here, but it's only the top left and bottom right screws that you need to remove. The others are actually holding the thing together, you see, so you just take them out like that. And then finally, top left, bottom right, and there we go. And then we can take the last one out, just like that. Now for this mod, we're no longer going to need this part here. So we can move that to one side, and I'll put the grill in this side. Once again, just taking the sticky adhesive off the back. Excellent. Putting this into place. And then making sure that I've centered this good. And when I'm saying centering it, what I'm doing is I'm trying to make sure that the bottom is in line with the bottom just here. So that's now what both of those look like. Once again, I'm going to screw that in with an AM screw on this side. That's perfectly in place. And then I'm just going to be putting these lights back in. And putting them in is just exactly the same way as we took them out. Remember, they're only secured in by 2 screws on the diagonals there. And then just repeat that for the other 2. And once again, that's what it looks like when they're in. So happy with how that looks. But that's the season 1 version of the car. But obviously it's up to you what you do with your model. But if you want to get these for yourselves, once again, I'll put the link down here to michaelmods.com, and you can get this and soup up your model. But I really do hope you like that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.